I need to go get some more sleep. That's what I need to do. Ramon, I would not be cooped up with those chain-smoking, drug-addicted alcoholics in a beaten-up tin can on wheels going down the highway. That would not be anywhere where I would be at. And those situations are nothing I would be involved with. Definitely not. Definitely not. Somebody reached out to me before wanting to know if I would be willing to drive one of the RVs. And I said, hell no. I would not drive one of those RVs and be responsible for those other idiots' lives. I'm smarter than that. I wonder how many times the drivers of those RVs actually check the tags and registrations on them and check the insurance to make sure they were properly registered and properly insured to be on the highways. I bet 0 times. I bet no times at all has any of them even checked any of that. So who is the one responsible if something happens? The driver is. Because it's the driver's responsibility to make sure that the vehicle is legal, insured, tagged, and roadworthy. Yep, that's right, Ramon. What did Bjorn have to look forward to anyway? Think about it. After spending or wasting more months of his life running around here in the United States on one of those RVs, being insulting people, breaking laws, and harassing people, and having the viewers clip the content, clip the stuff, take things that were not really that bad and change the narrative of the videos, and then send those videos out to his country and to his government, so that when he goes back home, he's in more trouble again. He should have never came to the United States again, to be honest with you. I don't even think he's here legally. I think he took like roundabout way to come here. Because if I remember correctly, he was having an issue getting a visa to come straight to the United States. Filthy Agent 36. You can talk all the trash you want to. When you say down to the bottom of the barrel, I hope you're not referring to me, because buddy, I'm way above the top of all of the rest of those idiots. Because when you see that they're gone, when you see that they're done, I may not always be here on a regular basis, but I'm here. The degenerates, okay. You can never tell. You can never tell what. You can never tell what's going on. Once Bjorn saw that people were force vomiting on people while they're sleeping, he had a midlife crisis moment. I need to go back to Visorian. Oh. Oh, good morning, honey bunch. How are all these streamers that are going out of the country and going to all these other countries for months at a time? How are they legally doing it without work visas? I don't understand. How are they legally doing it without a work visa? You can't leave the United States and go to another country and legally work without permission of those countries. What happened to the streaming mobile? I still have it. I still have it. I need, there's work that needs to be done on it. And you see that I'm not going on to streams, you know, saying, chat, I need to get the car fixed, chat. Can you donate to me to get the car fixed, chat? Chat. Will you donate the gym membership to me? Chat. Can you donate me new camera equipment? Chat. Hey, chat. Can you donate this? Can you donate that, chat? Can you do this? Can you do that? When are people going to learn that most of these people that are doing that are just grifting? That's all they're doing. We see now how long the Fat G persona has lasted. It's currently on its way out the door. Thoughts on the RV troubles? Are they having trouble with that RV already? From what I saw, you know, $5,000 looked like it was probably a pretty good deal. But you have to always remember, if you're buying a used RV, RVs generally don't get driven every day. RVs don't, they wind up sitting most of the time. And when an RV sits, things go bad and things happen. Tires separate, brakes start sticking, coolant systems start clogging up, stuff like that. You have to maintain an RV as much, if not more, than a regular vehicle. Transmission problems and radiators. See, what did I just say about cooling systems? Transmission problems, probably the same issue that happened with the RV that Baked Potato bought. It was a nice RV. It was in really good shape. But the old couple that owned it didn't drive it a lot. So when you have an RV sitting and it's not driven a lot, the transmission fluid's not flowing through to keep the seals and keep the bands lubricated. And then what happens is You know, you put 20, 30, 40,000 miles on it in 10, 15 years. When you get in it again to take a long trip, that's when things start happening. Transmission seals, rear main seals, transmission seals, cracking, transmission fluid leaks, and that's what happened to that one. You know, I offered to buy that RV. I offered to buy that RV for $5,000 after it was broke down. And you see what he got for it? Nothing. He got screwed. Casey screwed him. Didn't pay him a dime. And then tried to say, you know, oh, I had to spend money to get it, to get the smog updated because it wouldn't pass. So what? When you buy something as is, you buy it as is. You're still, you know, under contractual obligation to pay for it. But I guarantee there was no contract either. Hell, I know there was no contract. Friggin' Goofy David drove it around California for 6 months illegally. Funny how Casey disappeared? I don't think so. I'm surprised that I'm surprised he was sticking his neck out on the line as long as he did. You know, you can say what you want about Casey. Say whatever you want to about him. He's a grown man with a wife, with kids, with responsibilities, no matter what those responsibilities are. I don't know what all his responsibilities are, and I don't think everybody that watches or knows who he is knows what those responsibilities are that he has. But he was an idiot because he was putting a lot of stuff on the line. He was putting his neck out on the line big time. And who knows? Nobody knows what happened. Maybe it turned around and bit him. It bit him hard. It was inevitable something was going to happen. It was inevitable. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got to he got exposed for getting with Beck, and IP2 began hating him, so he left. No, I think there was more. I think there was much more than that. I think there was much more than that. His kids and his wife and his family, you know, are way more important than that idiot. Did I order breakfast? No, I didn't order breakfast. I just got coffee. That's all. I just stopped to get coffee. I had to take somebody to the airport this morning. A friend of mine was flying out. He called me yesterday and asked me if I would take him to the airport. I said, what time? He said, well, my flight leaves at 7. I said, okay, I'll be there at 5 a.m. He's like, what? 5 a.m.? No, that's too early. I said, no, man. I will be there at 5 a.m. And if you're not ready by 6 a.m., I'm leaving. What? What? I said, yeah, that's it. I'm not playing any games with you, buddy. Have your bags packed and be ready to go in the morning when I get there. Because you're not going to blame me and say that I got you to the airport late, because you're going to be there early. I'm not playing those games. This guy's a delivery driver. Driving a big Toyota Tundra off-road 4x4 truck. Four-door extended cab. Sonny is dumb. I don't care what they're doing. Listen, I'm not going to be over there, brother. I'm not going to be stuck in some other country when the shit goes down. You go ahead to another country all you want to. All you want to, especially right now. With the condition that this government's in, and the lack of integrity of this administration, man, they will leave Americans stranded over there. I'm not going to another country. Not right now. Nope. Not at all. They let the basketball player free from Russia. Listen, that basketball player was not just a regular citizen or just any basketball player. That basketball player, whether that person wanted it to or not, that basketball player was a political figure. And that basketball player was used 100% for politics. Because they didn't just let that basketball player come home. They used that basketball player as a very valuable piece. Very, very valuable commodity to get what they wanted. And they got what they wanted. You see, there's a journalist over there right now. That they're saying the journalist is they're saying that the journalist was a spy. You don't see this administration jumping up and down trying to get that journalist home, do you? That journalist is not a political figure. Hello, level 2. Mac and cheese stuffed green peppers. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. Let's see. Lone Yard never gets it. He thinks he's Joseph Smith, 5'2", but we're all, but we're all know he's nothing but a no. Well, flea market streams anytime soon? I don't think so. I don't think so. I have some stuff that I got to get rid of. I still got stuff to get rid of, but I just don't feel like it right now. Am I back on the keto diet? Not yet. Hit the like button. Thank you. I had a big bowl of homemade mashed potatoes I made a few days ago. And I'd eaten about half of that bowl in a couple days. And then a friend of mine, got any sports cards? No. I don't. You know what? Random YouTube videos, random YouTube vids. I would never be one to invest in, and I use the word invest lightly, invest in trading cards or Teletubbies or little plastic toys or what were those Beanie Babies, garbage like that, man. It all that stuff has a shelf life. All that stuff has a shelf life. You can collect all those collectibles all you want to, but when the shit hits the fan, you won't trade the most valuable one of those cards for a peanut butter sandwich. Somebody might have a stack of peanut butter sandwiches there, and you tell them, I've got this autographed Honus Wagner baseball card. That's an original card from when he was a rookie. It's worth thousands of dollars. I'm hungry. Would you trade me one of those peanut butter sandwiches for this card? And they'll look at you and laugh. They'll laugh at you and they'll say, I hope you can find a glass of clean water somewhere, because you're going to be choking that baseball card down. You have to sell them when they're hot, but the thing about it is we don't know what's going on. You know. How many miles? I've got about 230,000 miles on that car. I've been driving that car for like 7 or 8 years now. Drove it all over the country. Pizza Time has been through 3 minivans and Pizza Time has been through 3 minivans and 5 hybrids in the amount of time that I'm still driving that car. That card could be turned into a water filter. You put the cards on your bicycle spokes. Thomas, you better not ruin that bicycle like that, because when the shit goes down, Ain't nobody gonna be saying, boy, am I glad I'm rich and I can afford gasoline. Because when the shit goes down, ain't nobody gonna have gasoline. When the shit goes down, there ain't gonna be no trucks on the highways delivering gas, delivering products to Walmart and to Target and places like that. When the shit goes down, buddy, just be prepared the best that you can. Best that you can. The looters hear the cards clicking on the bike. Oh yeah. And the looters will steal that bike from you too. You know? I saw this little video short. YouTube, man. YouTube, what are you doing? YouTube is totally destroying the platform by pushing those video shorts. It's horrible. It's really horrible. The teens are going to loot everything. Yeah. There's stuff starting to happen already. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, when I was a kid, it wasn't like this. YouTube's trying to compete with TikTok. Yeah, I know. Yep. It's horrible. It's horrible what's happening. Japan is the best option. I disagree. I disagree. Those countries in Asia are all out to get each other. North Korea, South Korea, Japan, China, Taiwan. They all want to control that whole area. Every one of those countries want to control that whole area. And those countries are all so close to each other. When it hits the fan over there, buddy. Yep. Each new generation gets more superficial and clickbaity. Yep. I really enjoy the streaming. God damn it. Oh, stop it. Wasn't trying to. There. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream for now. I just thought I would get online here while I'm having my coffee, and I've got to head back out. And, oh, let me say this before I go. Have you noticed? Not that I'm paying that much attention. Have you noticed that baked potato and his buddy, the documentary filmmaker guy, what's his name? What's his buddy's name? The documentary filmmaker, baked potatoes buddy. I can't remember his name. I don't remember his name. Anyway, I'm pretty good at calling things. And I'm pretty good at seeing the bigger picture of things. And I believe, now this is just an opinion. It's not an accusation. It's not based on any facts or anything. But I think, no, not Wuzo. Not Wuzo. The guy with the black hair and the glasses, who, I don't remember his name. Anyway, they just so happened to stream snipe JJ and his girlfriend in Miami. I did catch that. Something funny going on. Something real funny going on. And you got to think about it and say, you know what? What is the next what is his next big grift? You know, he's running around doing a lot of bragging about the 2-month stint in Miami. Like he's a hardened criminal. I just got out of the Miami Federal Penitentiary. I just did time there. Buddy, you did 2 months. And by your own admission, most of it was in solitary confinement. Wonder why. Anyway. Thank you. I think he's working on an expose. I think he's working on a documentary about streamers and to expose the streamers and expose IP2 and expose Discord. That's what I think he's doing. because he you know, when Elisa was over there on the bridge by Mar-a-Lago, you know, he just so happened to come jogging up, acting like he didn't know that she was streaming, acting like he didn't know who she was, when you know damn well he knows who she is, and you know damn well he knew she was streaming. And then just what, a few nights ago or whatever, where they tracked JJ down. Rage 64, you might have more money than Baked right now. You know what? An individual having more money, it doesn't really matter that much, especially when you have parents, you know, that will continue to you know, raise you off into your 30s, you know. I was pretty fortunate to have parents who will keep you on that monetary life support until you're into your late 30s and beyond, you know. And I see the whole Nick Fuentes America First thing is falling apart. It's bursting at the seams. It's exposing itself to be exactly what I said it was. A big co-opted grift. When Trump was running for president, when he won presidency and when he was running in 2020, and a big term that was used was America First, America First. And, well, was it that hard for Fuentes to co-opt that and run with it and use that and make it appear like he was being supported by the Republican Party and by Trump because he was using the same moniker, America First. Yeah. But you see how fast that Nick and his other buddies, I don't remember who they were, you see how fast they exposed what they really are once they jumped on the Kanye train, because they thought that was going to be an easy grift, an easy way to get a lot of money from Kanye. It's funny how it all fell apart too, because Kanye has issues of his own.